everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a makeup tutorial because that's what I want to do today. Basically some of this stuff is things that I have never used before, never featured on my channel, so I guess you can call it a new products reveal. These are things that have been around for a really long time, not necessarily like forever, but they have been around for a long enough of a time that you guys should probably know or have heard of a lot of the things that are going to be featured today. Some of the stuff I've actually not even used yet, like myself. I swatched it in the store. I loved it, that's why I bought it, but I actually haven't even used it yet. That's just the gist of this video, and we will get right into it. Fresh and Fit Awake Primer from Essence, and I just put a little dab on the back of my hand here. To get the amount on your face that you want, you have to use quite a bit. Like that was quite a bit of a dab. We also are going to be using my Mario Badescu. This one is a facial spray. It has aloe and rose water in it. I love the way it smells. We're gonna go on to foundation today. It's actually one that I just purchased. I've seen so many raves and reviews about this foundation. I had to try it. I wanted to try it. It's a drugstore foundation from Wet n Wild. It's their Photo Focus foundation. It's supposedly supposed to look good on camera. Tati did a review on it. I've actually seen a couple of other people use this. Crystal Clear Makeup used it in a tutorial for wedding makeup, and I was like, ooh, like that's awesome. I thought this was like a medium to full coverage. I think it is buildable, but it really didn't say anywhere on the packaging. I'm actually going to look it up real quick. Ulta Beauty. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It says Wet n Wild's high-performing skin-perfecting Photo Focus Foundation underwent major road testing under 7 different photo lighting conditions to deliver a flawless camera-ready makeup every time. Specially made with a matte light diffusing complex to give your skin a no filter perfection. But it doesn't say if it's full coverage or if it's medium coverage. I'm definitely seeing like I have a like it's not a blemish, it's actually I think it's an age spot, to be honest guys. And I'm only 30. If you hadn't seen the video on my life update, go check it out on my channel. Like, I don't know what my life was like before I didn't have a beauty blender. I actually used wedge sponges to do my makeup, which I've actually been thinking about. That's been like trending on YouTube a lot recently, where like you do your makeup like what you did from like, you know, way back when. So like me, I would choose from like, oh, I do my makeup from when I did, you know, high school. So we're going to be using the Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, but this I'm going to actually use as my concealer because it's actually the same exact formula as the Conceal and Define concealer. And all of a sudden I don't have any bags, which is really awesome. I have another little beauty blender. I actually bought this on Amazon and like a package full of beauty blenders, but it's this teeny tiny little beauty blender we're going to be using. This is the HD powder by e.l.f. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. It is a powder contour palette, and I haven't used this in a little bit. I've never featured it on my channel. This is actually the light to medium one. But I love, this is like one of my favorite palettes. Yeah, I'm baking like crazy, guys. Like we're literally just kind of like stamping this into the skin because I really want to set this. So we're switching between the banana color and like, it's like a really light pink tone. I can't even, the colors are on the back of the inserts. Bake, 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 bake. Okay, now that we have that going on, we're going to let that sit for a little bit. So we're going to take the bronzing brush. This is from Essence. And then we have 3 bronzing colors. Usually what I do is I just, because none of them really match my skin tone really well. But then I load up my brush, and then we go in. It's been so long since I used this palette, and I was looking for a bronzer that I would absolutely be able to fall in love with. And all of a sudden I was like, I still have my ABH palette. Why am I not using it more? Like, I spent a lot of money on that palette. Why am I not using it more? And I was just like, oh, maybe I should use it more. But I also feel like I just got my cheeks like, we're gonna have to like lighten that up a little bit, guys, because what did I just do? And then I have a multitasking brush from Real Techniques. Oh, much better. So what I did is I just like went through these two again. It's gonna lighten up that bronzing slash contour. I don't know why I haven't used this palette recently. Like what was I thinking? I think we're done with that for now. I am going to spray my face. This is something like a hack, a technique that I do. I find that it makes my makeup last a little bit longer if I tend to set my face like in between applications. So like I just put on all that powder. I feel like I need to set it a little bit and then we'll go on. Woo! So this is the CoverGirl Look Lockup. This is one of my go-tos. It's my favorite. I think it really is like the only one that makes my makeup last as long as it does. And then we're just going to stamp our face with the Beauty Blender, and it's going to push that setting spray in. Guys, this is new. It's the Blushing in Bali palette. I absolutely love the colors in here, and I love that it comes with a mirror. I love that this folds back. I love the colors. Like, look at the beautiful blushes in there. Like, speaks to me. It's a cheeker brush. This is from Ulta Beauty. I got this with my free glam bag. We're actually going to be using Coral, which is the middle blush right here. Oh, gorgeous. So pretty, so pigmented. I can't get enough of it. And then I'm using a fan brush. We're going to use Glisten. This is like the highlighting color. Next we're going on to my eyebrows. This is going to be interesting because this is a hack that I have. You guys have not seen it yet. This is a Splurge Cream Shadow from Unique. The color is Proud. It's like a super dark color. So it's like a dark brown color, but is the perfect brow pomade. This is like a teeny tiny little brush. And I dip this in, and then I start lining my eyebrows. Bam! Not so bam. But this like totally reminds me of the ABH brow pomade. Like, so we're gonna comb out these bad boys real quick. And then we're gonna take this and we're just gonna create the little strokes of hair at the very end so it doesn't look like I have, like, you know, a block of eyebrows right there. So we are moving on to my actual eyes. I know it's weird that I do my eyes last. It's just something with me. I know I have an eye primer. I do. I pulled out the Lorac one. This is my Lorac behind the scenes eye primer. So I do have this like little flat brush that I'm going to apply my eyeshadow primer with. And next we're going to use the Naked palette. So this is the first one. Guys, just so you get a little bit of background on me, I had never used a Naked palette ever in my life. Like, I had heard about them, I had seen them, I'd seen how they'd been raved and reviewed. When they announced that this was being discontinued, I jumped on the bandwagon and I was like, okay, I need to see what this palette is about. And I have swatched it several times in store, but I was just like, I can't justify spending $45 on an eyeshadow palette. So when it went on sale, I was like, I can do it. I can invest. This was my first high-end palette that I had bought from Urban Decay. So this palette did come with like a 2-in-1 brush, and it's actually not terrible from what I have used. So we're going to be using there's a fluffier side and then there's like a flat side. So we're going to be using the fluffy side. I'm going to apply a base to my eyeshadow. It's the very first one in the Naked palette, number 1. It's called Virgin. And then for my transition color, we're going to be using Naked, which is the third color down in this palette. So we're going to be doing more in my crease. I want to use Buck. So we're going to take Hustle right here. This is like a dark brown slash, it kind of has like a berry undertone burgundy shade. We are taking my Mary Kay smudging brush. We're going to create just a little bit of smudge on the outer corner and bring it in. We're going to take my blending brush and we're just going to kind of blend this in a little bit. And then I have another brush. This is actually a crease brush, but I've actually liked the way it looks when I actually apply like a lighter color on the middle of my eye. So we're going to use Sin, which is the second color in the palette. And we're just hitting the inner corner with it too. It's so pretty. And then we're going to just highlight the brow bone with that same color, Sin. We are going to set my face again before I put on the rest of my mascara. Maybe I should wait and actually put on my lips first. So I did pick a lip. This is, oh, I can't wait to show you guys this. This is actually from a deck of Scarlet palette. This is from Melly Sanchez's palette, and I fell in love with that one when I actually saw her do her tutorial. With this palette, it came with a 2-in-1. It's a really pretty lip liner, and then the lipstick is like a dark berry color, and you can actually kind of create an ombre effect with the 2-in-1. I feel like that's super dark for what I was trying to accomplish, but it's still really pretty. This is actually like really, really, really creamy, the actual like lip part. I'm super surprised at it. And because it's so dark, we're actually going to take my lip crayon. This one's in Festival. This is from Ulta Beauty. Much, much better. So next is the mascara. And I actually need to curl my lashes. Guys, when have you ever seen me curl my lashes in a video? I feel like I've evolved so much. This is actually just a lash curler from Revlon. Sometimes I forget some of the stuff that I have and then I'm like, I pull it out and I'm like, oh, I did have that, didn't I? And then we were using the Ultimate Lashes Multitasking Mascara. This was a part of the Ulta Beauty Glam Bag. And I actually like the way this makes my lashes look. Wow. Lashes? No lashes. I feel like every single time that I put on a mascara that I really love, all of a sudden it's like you can see the results. Like, look at this side. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I literally just feel like beautiful. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever done my makeup this well before. I think, no, I take that back there. I have done my makeup this well before. It was when I got married. Here is the finished look, guys. What do you think? This is very similar to the wedding day makeup look that I did when I actually got married. I did not use this lip color though. So guys, I really hope you liked this video. Give it a good thumbs up if you do. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and the little bell so you can get notifications when I actually come on my channel again and I post a video for you. I really hope you guys liked this video. I will see you later. Bye.